characters you've worked out, where would Kuzco rank for you?
Wow, that's like saying, who's your favorite child?
We all have that favorite kid, Nick. You just have to make sure that you're my favorite, and then you tell the other one you're my favorite, so it pits them against each other.
You know, I give you a quick rundown. Basically, one of the things, it's hard to say where he sits
Mm,
because all the characters I've done, and sorry to say, it doesn't include Ursula and Jafar. I'm talking about the ones that I supervised.
yeah.
Um, One of the things that I worried about uh, for when I was doing these characters and stuff was to get typecast and pigeonholed into second banana characters.
Hmm.
Um, what I didn't foresee was the fact that, you know, the comedy character can manifest itself in many different forms. And I was fortunate enough to hit all my dreams, but still stay in the genre that I preferred.
Yes.
So, you know, always wanted to do a side character, you know. I got Lumiere. Okay, he was an inanimate object, so there's a lot of challenges with that. Always and then I saw Duncan Marjoribanks work on Abu, the monkey, and
Hmm.
pretty amazed by that because he had no dialogue to back him up. So we had to come up with all this stuff, and pantomime always scared me. And then I got Meko, and I worked out my mental dialogue in my head for him, and so he was a secondary character, a second banana, but he was a pantomime character. So I got
Hmm.
to do that. Then I got to do a villain, but he was also a comedy villain. I mean,
Yes.
Ursula and Jafar had their moments, and they were funny and all that stuff. But Hades was, you know, more comedy than drama in that
Hmm.
way. So I got to do a villain, but he was a comedy villain. I thought I'll never do a lead character ever
Yeah.
because they're always, you know, the brave and the strong and the pathos and the crying and all that stuff. Kuzco came along, main character, but he's a comedy character.
Hmm.
And I thought I'll never get to do a female lead because they're all, you know, heroines and, you know, beautiful and sing their want songs. But then I get to do Charlotte,
Yeah.
who's a female character, but she's a funny female character, right? So I got to do a whole wide variety of performances with the similar thread throughout them. So Cusco is definitely up there. I always say that um, Emperor's New Groove is the film I would have loved to have worked on had I not.